happening? What's happening? Hey, look here. Y'all in for a real good show tonight. Hey, Nebraska's and Matt Rhule done changed college football forever with one adjustment. One adjustment done changed college football forever. Now other teams have followed. And with that, you got the NIL and the transfer portal. It's wild out here, so everybody's scared. Everybody, oh, I'm worried. I'm worried. And big dogs shutting it down with them. Like big time people, other universities shutting it down as well. So where will college football go? Where will it go from here? What's going to be the next move with Nebraska setting the table for everybody? And then also, y'all, also, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the other channels. Man, we provide great content all across the board. The Life and Football channel, we rolling over there. So Life and Football, go subscribe if you haven't. This channel right here, College Football with Colin Moore, as well as Texas Football with Colin Moore. We giving you gold every time we step on the plate. But let's jump right into it, man. Nebraska, Matt Rhule, he jumped out and he was the first one to do it. First one to ever decide. Now, it probably not happened in the past, but they had different reasons of why they did it. Matt Rhule said, we canceling spring football game. Just a game. We going to get these 15 practices in, but that game that everybody want to celebrate, everybody want to come to and show up and show out and enjoy themselves with everybody on the roster. Nah. We ain't doing that no more. That's over. We're not doing that no more. The reason he gave was that players are being taken from him and everybody else. Everybody got their eyeballs on the spring game. Oh, that person right there balled out. Oh, that person didn't play right there. We gonna try to get him. So that's his reasoning behind it. But I want to let that make me shut mine down. If I wanted to shut it down, that means I've been wanting to shut it down for years. Not just now, not recently. Like, it wouldn't be for recently. It would be for years. It would be for that I wanted to shut it down while I was at Temple. I wanted to shut it down when I was at Baylor. If I was him, that would be the reason. Not because of the transfer portal and the NIL money. I ain't shutting it down for that. They gonna have to see me. Hey, the college football world got to see me. So with them setting the tone, saying they will not play a spring game, Texas has followed. USC has followed. So that's 3 powerhouse programs that we all watch. You're all going to take a peek. You're going to peek over there at Nebraska. Now, you may not watch them, but you're going to peek over there because they got a lot of history. USC, you surely going to check them out and see what Lincoln Riley going to do, because you never know if he going to be there or he going to the NFL, because you know he's so smart. He's this, that, and the third. But you back at Matt Rhule. You're going to watch them because Matt Rhule is the program builder. Year 2, normally Matt Rhule turns it around or starts it going in the right direction, but he still quite didn't make it. But he had a freshman quarterback. Then you got Texas, University of Texas. They're not having a spring game. Whoa. That's 3 powerhouse programs that all have national championships under their belt. Texas is real close to winning one. USC trying to get back in the running, and Nebraska trying to just get their footing in the Big Ten. I get it. I get that they don't want to go out there, but it was a domino effect. It was almost like a domino effect, as well as if you was cutting trees in the fours or whatever. Timber! Then the next one. Then that one hit the next one. So, will it change college football? Will everybody else follow suit? Now, right now, we got to wait and see. Spring game probably ain't going to be until the middle of March. Oh, Blue, you say Florida State? Ooh, I didn't know Florida State jumped in. So, yo, this Florida State got chips. They're a power brand. That's gonna make everybody else shut it down. But if I'm the smaller schools, I'm like, nah. We playing. We gonna get out here and we gonna work. Because, yo, whether you play that spring game or not, players could transfer anyways. Matter of fact, Nebraska still gonna have people transfer. USC gonna still have people transfer. Texas probably still gonna have people transfer. Florida State probably still gonna have people transfer. Like, they still gonna dip. That wasn't changing nothing. But the fact that he changed history with saying, hey, we ain't doing it no more. Ain't nobody taking from our roster. They still gonna take from his roster, but he just won't have no spring game. Now, how do the fans feel about that? Now, that's different. How will the fans feel that they don't have a spring game no more? They don't have one. Like, Matt Rhule and all the other coaches took that from the fans. The fans pay the money to come. You need a packed out stadium. They gonna pack it out. You need the contract from the TV place. They, all that go hand in hand, and they took that from them boys. Golly, it is what it is, though. SL, you say he's scared and setting the tone. Plus, he's a loser in his 5th year of rebuilding. But yeah, man, he set the domino. He has made it now where college football won't have spring games. That is wild. I'm accustomed to a spring game since high school. Like, high school, we had spring games every May in the state of Florida. I don't know about them snow states, but in the state of Florida, we balling. The Gators gonna have a spring game. Florida State, well, you assume you're accustomed to it. The Gators, Miami, Florida State, all my Florida schools, and that man taking that thing away. But other programs, I bet Group of Fives ain't doing it. I bet, like, you got FIU, they ain't doing that. South Florida, they ain't doing that. SL, you say that is crazy, and if a player wants to leave, they will the game. But correct, they'll leave whether they play that game or not. So that wasn't proving nothing, Matt. That was not proving anything. You just gave us a different way of saying, well, no spring game. Now, the spring game, supposedly, they lose a lot of money from it. But my thing, because they give free tickets, they got to run the operation. But I bet they don't give away free food. So you still getting paid off the food. You just might not be getting paid off the millions of the money you're going to make off the ticket sale. But, man, y'all eat enough, man. Hey, shout out to, yeah. Mr. Richard don't be playing. Sabrina, what's happening? Jay Will, what's good? Hey, yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Jay Will, TC, yeah, that is wild. See, to me, it always come back to, is the NIL money messing it up? Is the transfer portal messing up? See, the coaches don't have that control they used to have. They used to control that thing. You can't go nowhere. And if you leave, I make sure I block every school I want to block. I have you going down to D1AA, boy. Now they can't do that. People getting paid that bread. You got the NIL money out there. You got the transfer portal out there. Like, listen, they like, hey, is this the NFL or college? I think it's a mixture of both. That's just where we at now. It's 2025, baby. You can't pay people up under the table no more, baby. Well, you can, but you still got to pay my money up front. And then you got players now. You got to play UNLV, shut it down. And they was balling. Undefeated squad, and this man shut it down because that NIL money went right. And said he'll transfer. And he ended up transferring or has transferred, but the quarterback that stepped up, he was balling. So at this point, you need ballers. You really need to, in this NIL era and transfer portal era, you're going to really have to coach. you're going to really have to coach, because players are leaving for money. They leaving for playing time. They leaving for being closer to home. They leaving because you talking to them crazy. Like, players can leave at any given time. So now you have to really coach. And you have to get the next group of guys to believe that they're next up. Like, how long can they wait? This is going to be a how long can they wait? How long do they really love you and the coaching staff like that? Because, hey, matter of fact, you got the guy in South Carolina, DN, was balling so hard, I know they paying him. They got to go pay him. Everybody who shine, they finna get paid like college coaches. You ball out, up my money. The Ohio State wide receiver, up his money. Ryan Williams at Alabama, up that money. Woo. You gotta up that money now, boy. Hey, everybody getting paid, players included. Coaches, hey, they say it ain't fun if the rabbit got the rabbit got it now. Now people canceling these spring games. That's where we at, y'all. This is a new era. I have heard spring games being canceled because you don't have enough players. But sometimes they don't even cancel. They just run it in a different kind of way, like offense versus defense only, and they just run it, give you whatever they give you. I remember a year Coach Prime had it where he had a two-way, finna be a future two-way superstar, he was running it, and he was like a small guy there. Probably 5'10", 5'9", 170, 180. Out there running wide receiver, running back, doing DB, he was doing it all. Sometimes you got to do that, but now they saying forget that. So I wonder where they start telling reporters. Will that go to a point where they tell reporters, hey, we're not telling you who balled out. We're just telling you we had practice and it was a great practice. Hey, that's where we're at. But y'all, now it's about retention. Can you keep your guys from leaving? Pay up. Be about your word. You say you're going to pay them? Pay them. You say you're going to rotate them in? You better rotate them in. Don't put your foot in your mouth and can't cash that check now. Don't put your foot in your mouth and shut everything down. Then you got TC, like you said, the Michigan governor is allowing high school kids to receive the NIL money. I think Florida is too, I think. But you have it where Michigan got a billionaire behind them. A billionaire. A billionaire? He could toss that money at anybody in the country. Come get it. But see, I don't think everybody gonna go for the money. Like, everybody don't want to go to Michigan. You might get that money, but might be in a contract. You try to dip and you don't finish your career with us, you getting that back. You getting that back. And if whoever you try to buy it for, we'll come snatch it. Play with us if you want to. So it's probably gonna be stipulation to the money. It's probably gonna be I don't even know if everything gonna change. What will college football do without a spring game? Like, or can you keep the spring game? And now, could we change it and do something totally new in college football? Could you change it and do something totally new? Because if you're going to cancel it, why not try new innovative ways? Think outside the box and change that thing. Change that thing. Hey, my feeds, y'all see my business partner. You said, Simo, I told you last year that I love what Ole Miss did for their spring game. And that allowed all colleges should, and you say for their spring game, you say all colleges should do something other than a spring game. Spring games are boring, honestly. D1 versus D1 AA in the spring. Oh, Fizz, bro, you just said something. What if college football go to that? Fizz, bro, you don't understand the conversations I had today, and that was one of them. What now look, y'all see what my business partner said, Mike Fizz. That's why we rock so good, y'all. Now, he been telling me about Ole Miss. Why did Nebraska not look at Ole Miss and do what Ole Miss doing? Why did Texas not do it? Why did Florida State and USC not do what Ole Miss doing? They stopped doing the spring game. They do it in a fun way. So why didn't they follow suit? And then all the other schools, if you don't want to play it, do what Ole Miss doing. Or could they go to the NCAA, which who controls the NCAA anyways? Honestly, it looked like the Big Ten and the SEC does. Why can't they say, let's play some ball, baby. Let's play some ball. Y'all get y'all boys, we get our ball, our boys, and let's go down. Let's get our boys some playing time. Let's get out there. Hey, first team versus first team, 2 series. Second team versus second teams, 2 series. Third team versus third team, or whatever you can get, 2 series. Let's get out there and do it. We tired of going against each other the whole spring. And then got to take what? The rest of April off, May, June, July. And then come back and go against each other again until game time in August. Why not have a little scrimmage then? Why can't they scrimmage somebody in the state? Just ride down to your nearest school. Just get you a little scrimmage. Unless you play them on the schedule already. Just get a little warm-up. Pay some cash. Get a little warm-up. Whoo. That would be awesome. Golly, that would be awesome. TC, you say, what are we going to look like in 20? Who knows? Like, I hope everybody go adapt the Ole Miss way. Like Figs say, Mike Figs, D1 versus D1 AA. You got to do something. You just shouldn't cancel it. Sabrina, you say USC. Yeah, they ain't playing either. Jay Will, it's getting wild and wild every year. TC, you say, Cole, this whole season is... It is. Like, this is wild, man. Platinum, what's good? It's crazy that it's coming to this, but we here now. Coaches say, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't seeing that, but players still going to transfer. Watch they still leave these schools. Watch they still leave. So, I don't know if y'all had a chance to watch Ole Miss. Go see what Lane Kiffin doing. Lane Kiffin say, man, look here. I'm on to this. Let me switch it up. I wonder what Nick Saban would have did. I wish Nick Saban was still in the game. I hope somebody asks Nick Saban. I hope somebody asks Nick Saban, what will he do? Or I wish they'll ask Nick Saban. Hey, look, y'all. Tomorrow on this show, College Football with Colin Moore. Listen, if nothing don't change, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and Duke the Scoop gonna come on. We gonna give y'all a show tomorrow. We're gonna give y'all a show. Maybe about 20 minutes and 30 minutes long. We're gonna drop y'all. We're gonna drop that heat on y'all tomorrow. So you gotta tune in. And then me and my business partner, Mike Fizz. Now we gonna be on that Life Football channel. If y'all ain't rocking on that one yet, go check that out. Life and Football on YouTube. Go check that out, man. We gonna rock out sometime, probably this weekend. And then y'all know I got Texas Football with Colin Moore. If you haven't subscribed, go do so. We rocking out on all 3 channels, y'all. Giving y'all great information every single day. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.